get started.
A little worn in that one, so I had to change.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another video. Today's video is going to be a little different. Let's try it again. Today's video is going to be a little different. I have to go to a photo shoot in a bit, so I'm just about to do my makeup. The sun wants to play hide and seek with the clouds right now, so I'm sorry if the light keeps fluctuating, but yeah, I'm about to do my makeup really quick for this photo shoot, and I wanted to try a different style video. I wanted to do a get ready with me type of videos. So I'm just gonna be talking because I have some things that I want to talk to you guys about. I'm like, why not? So I don't have a lot of makeup products first off, so I'm gonna tell you guys what I'm using here and there, but I'm not a makeup artist. Like I said before in my other video, I'm low maintenance, so I just usually do my makeup in like 10 minutes or less and try and get out the door. But I'm gonna take a little bit more time today and talk. So the basis of this video, the general things that I want to talk about is developing relationships, developing networking relationship versus friendship relationships, and how to properly integrate them, and then how sometimes you need to keep them separate, okay? Something I have learned recently, so we're gonna talk about that, but let me get a base foundation going. So to start off with, I use the Fenty Beauty hydrating, hydrating foundation that she came out with, not the first one, not the Pro Matte one. What? Hydrating long wear foundation. Yeah, Fenty Beauty. I mixed that because I thought that would be good during the winter time, but now that it's getting a little warmer, I might switch back to the other one because my face does get pretty oily in the summer, and it's Vegas, it's hot, I be sweating, so I need to mattify this face. I mixed that with the matte poreless Fit Me matte poreless this way foundation in Cappuccino 340, and that usually gives me like a decent color. It has been a while since I color matched, so this is not going to be my exact color. I just put it on the back of my hand and then dab it on my face. So this is not going to be the exact color, but you know, we're going to make do. We're going to make it work. That's what us girls do, right? We just make it work. So yeah, let's talk about establishing business relationships versus moving that relationship into a friendship. So as a model, especially if you're a model in a smaller town, not one of like the major modeling cities like LA or New York, you're gonna have to become friends with all the creatives pretty much in your area that there is. That's how you just need to network and get out there, and that's how you're gonna spread your name around, you know, and get actually get to working, is getting to know all of the creatives in your area, as you should. Now, I did this when I first started modeling. I really tried to do this like the first year and a half. I tried to reach out to a lot of my creatives in my area to do collaborations on photo shoots and collaborations with makeup artists, and not everybody's gonna be open to it because, you know, even though they are hustling just like you are, you know, some people feel like they should be paid right out the jump for their work. You know, there is no time for that collaboration phase, which is understandable. If you know your worth, go ahead and do it. But yeah, so I tried and reached out and did make a lot of connections in the industry, in the creative industry out in Vegas. That's where I'm located. And I noticed a few things. I've noticed that it can be very cliquey when you are first trying to make a way for yourself. Some people already know some people in that industry, and they specifically want to work with some people and don't want to work with you, which, like I said, it's completely fine. You know, I'm a person that I'm going to make it happen no matter what, with or without your help. I can make it happen, but I would like to make it happen with you. You know, that's the type of person I am. If we all on the same wave and we're all doing the same thing, why not collaborate and do the same thing together, you know? Yeah, I'm just adding a little more spots. Like I said, I usually don't take this long. I think Photoshop is my friend and I take advantage of that, but let's make the photographer's job a little bit easier today, right? Usually I use a beauty blender too, but I've been using this like flat brush lately and it's been working. My beauty blenders are like disgustingly dirty, so I need to wash them, which I probably won't do, or buy some new ones, which I probably will do once I'm allowed back outside. So so yeah, that's what I've noticed. Like business relationships, establishing business relationships in the creative industry can be a little difficult at first if everyone's not on the same wavelength as you. So, but regardless of, you know, some people turning me down when I asked for collaborations, I still did get many collaborative people to work with, photographers, other models, stylists. You know, I have built up a little bit of a network out here, and I'm very proud of myself for that because I am an introvert for one. I don't like talking to people. I don't like putting myself out there like that. I just don't be feeling it. But I know it's necessary, especially in the modeling industry. You need to put yourself out there. So pause while I get this concealer going. So I use, what is this? I use the last bare bit that I have of the Master Conceal by Face Studio. I don't even know when I got this, but it wasn't that long ago. But I'm using this right now. If you can see that, it's probably better to do it that way. It's a little bit lighter than my skin. I use that for concealing. And I thought I used LA Girl Pro Concealer. I heard those are really good. But I haven't seen them in any of the stores that I go to. So I found a contouring one that I'll use later and show you guys. But I was in LA, so I guess I could just get it online. But yeah, I'm using this for concealer, and I just like to dab a few spots here and there. So where are we? Networking, business, relationships. Okay, so yeah. So I'm the type of person, once I establish a business relationship, I also like to look into, what is this? How does this happen? I also like to look into moving that relationship into a friendship. You know, it's very rare to meet people that are on the same wavelength as you, creatively and business-wise, who have the same mindset, especially in Vegas. Some of these people out here, I don't know what they be thinking about. But when you do find a creative person that's, you know, has their head on straight and is on the same creative wavelength as you, business-wise, modeling-wise, or, you know, just you guys have that vibe, business-wise and networking-wise, why not move that into a friendship? That's how I've always worked. Like, you do this for me, I do this for you, we've collaborated, you know, we've got what we needed out of each other business-wise. That's awesome, but you're a cool person. Let's extend this relationship into a actual friendship. You know, I'm here for you. I'm a nice person. I like to think so most of the time. And why not, you know, move that into more of a personal spot? But I realize not everybody is interested in doing that, which is perfectly fine. Like I said, like, I am good by myself. I don't really need all these relationships or friendships. But, you know, it's nice if we're on the same wavelength. Why not? That's what I'm gonna say. And I've noticed that a lot of people out in this creative industry, at least in this city, will act like they want to be on that type of relationship with you, but only hit you up for business things related, or only show interest in your life when it's business related or something that they can also benefit from. And I'm not that type of person. It's like, I understand like this is business and you know we should be looking out for our own interests, but don't just hit me up when you want something or when you think it's only going to benefit you. You know, like I'm here for more than that. You know, I can be more than that, and I've expressed that. I've reached out to you on multiple occasions to extend a actual personal relationship, and you didn't bite, so don't hit me up when we just need something from me, you know? That's just kind of how I feel. And I feel like a lot of models need to hear this and protect themselves when it comes to establishing business friends and establishing actual personal friends. You need to know the difference. Okay, not everybody is here to help you come up personally, okay? Some people are just put in position in your life at certain times to help you and elevate you business-wise, and then they'll go away. Like that's usually, I'm not gonna say usually the case, but that is the case for a lot of people. And that's fine. It's really hard to concentrate and talk and do this at the same time. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I've been going through lately, and I've just realized like not everyone is here to should have that friend level of, you know, communication or friend level of concern from you. You know, like once you establish your business relationships, keep it business until other people express their interest too. Not to say that you have to wait for people to make the first move. You know, if you made your move and they don't bite, or you notice a pattern of them only coming around when it's beneficial to them, then maybe you need to just take a step back and say, hey, I'm glad that we're working together, but you know, you don't need to hit me every time that is just beneficial for you. Like, I'm good. I don't know how that sounds. I don't know how people are gonna take this. I'm not talking about anybody specifically. These are just people that certain situations that I've gone through over the past couple of years that I've noticed that I need to distance myself from some people, and notice that people are just using me for a name, pretty much, for the fact that I have been to certain places, or I have done certain things, I have written certain things, I have made certain channels, that they're just using my platforms and the things that I have created for myself to help build up their stuff, which is great. Like I said, I'm not opposed to that. Like, if I see somebody in my community thriving, I want you to thrive. I'm so proud of you. I will support you. Like, I want you to thrive. But then when you feel like you've gotten all you needed from me and then I don't hear from you, then that kind of makes me very upset, if that makes sense. Okay. Does that look good? Let me know. So I usually use, where is it? I got, like, if you guys can see this makeup, my makeup bag, it's not a bag, what's the little makeup bag, whatever. If you can see it, it's a hot mess in there. But anyway, I used to use this, the Anastasia Brow Wiz. I ran out. So I found, I had bought that, and then I had bought this NYX Professional Makeup Precision Brow. Is that upside down? I think that's upside down. I think that was both upside down. I don't know. I bought this at the same time I bought that. So when I ran out of that, I started using this. and then I ran out of this too. But I really like the Anastasia brow wiz. It gave my eyebrows like a really natural look. So I only use this to like feather out my eyebrows, brush them out a little bit before I get ready to fill them in. I have this like old brow pencil that I just am using temporarily until I can go out to Ulta and get me some more. And I have to be like looking into the mirror when I do this, so bear with me. But yeah, that's just how I feel right now. Like, I'm not trying to throw shade at anyone specifically, even though I'm sure people will make their assumptions once they watch this, if they watch this, first of all. But yeah, I'm just concentrating. I'm sorry, give me a second. I'm just accepting the fact that not everybody is meant to be in your life forever, you know? Like, people come. My mom always said that people are in your life for a reason or a season, you know? Like, take them while they're here and love them when they're gone. But like, not everybody's here and meant to be here on your journey for a lifetime. You know, some people are put in place for a small amount of time and then you move on. And I'm realizing that I can be a little bit more conservative about my efforts to mix business with friendship. You know, like, that's not always the take that I need, the route that I need to take. Like, business can be business and business can be good, and that can be that. It doesn't always have to develop into more. What, you know, like I said, I wouldn't mind it developing into more, but that doesn't always have to be the case. So I need to be a little bit more conservative about the amount of effort that I try and put into some of these relationships and not receiving that same effort back. Take this little angled brush. What is this, like usually a contour angled brush for your nose? I use this for my eyebrows. And some brown eyeshadow. First I'm going to brush this out a little bit, make it a little bit less harsh. And then I take this brown powder from my e.l.f. palette, which is kind of like colorful. I take that brown right there and I just fill in. I used to do this a long time ago. I've stopped doing it this way, but since I don't have like the proper brown pencil, my Anastasia, I have to revert back to old methods to get my brows to look how I want them to. But yeah, that's all I kind of really wanted to talk to you guys about today, was knowing when you should mix business and friendship, and maybe that's not always the best idea sometimes, and learning how to protect yourself. You know, I feel like every business relationship has the potential to blossom into more, but you can't be the only person wanting it to do so. Yeah, and protect your art, yourself as a model, you know, your brand. You need to know that some people say one thing and are actually about the other thing. Especially in Vegas. Vegas right next to La La Land, the land of fake people. Vegas people are, I don't know if it's fake, but it's definitely, well, I was gonna say two-faced, but isn't two-faced fake? Yeah. They just have two sides. People always have two sides to them. It's like they act one way and then they do other things. Then they say one thing and then they act a completely different way, especially on social media. That's why I don't like social media. People want to act one way in person with you and then get on social media and act a completely different way, and then try and hop into your phone and act a completely different way. It's like, you're not consistent, bro. Like, I don't know how to take you. Like, what do you want from me? There are like more details to like the feelings and the story that I'm trying to get out right now, but I can't give you guys the full scoop just yet. It's coming soon. But I really just want to get the point across that business and friendships don't always mix. And you can have a strong business relationship with somebody, but the friendship part might have to be on the backside, you know? Like, and that's just that. And that's perfectly fine. Are these eyebrows okay? Yeah, all right. Yeah, I would usually like them like these. I used to do them this dark. I used to like them like maybe even darker than this. And then I got like a more brown pencil and it matched better, but like now I don't have that, so they're a little dark, but it's okay. Still, see, I got a couple palettes that I like to dip and dab into. You're looking for a brush for like 10 minutes and it'd be gone, and then like the next time I open it, it'd be right in my face. I'm like, is someone stealing my brushes? Like, what is going on? We'll come back to it. I'm sure it'll pop up out of nowhere. So I'm gonna do, let's see. I'm gonna put down, see, that's why I need that brush. Okay, hold on. Never mind. So this is like the old Missy Lynn palette. You see how dirty this is? Don't judge me. Missy Lynn's a YouTuber. She came out with a palette with BH Cosmetics, a collaboration a while ago. And of course I got it. And I'm gonna take this color right here, this like champagne goldeny color. It doesn't have a name, so champagne goldeny color, and I'm gonna put it just on the lid. If y'all can see that, I'm looking in the mirror. Just gonna spread that evenly across my lid. And I'm gonna put on a lot because I wanna be goldeny for this shoot. And this brush is just like a little flat brush. Yeah, guys, let me know in the comments if you've experienced something similar when trying to like build connections in your city. It's like people like, they may do things for one person. If you like have cliques, you know, they may do things, give like free photo shoots, free makeup stuff, free this and that to one person, and you know that person, but then turn around and not offer you the same, which no one is obligated to. I'm just saying, like, that's a little bit of the clickiness that I've noticed, and like, or like people saying that they want to use you for something, and you know, like full blown, like, yes, I'm gonna use you, yes, this is yours, I'm gonna put you in this, and I'm going to, you know, have you do this and this, and then turn around and like give that whole setup to somebody else, or like say that, oh, we're gonna be building this and this and this together, and then turn around and excommunicate you out of like the plans. Like, let me know if you've had any type of like, and people, these are things obviously with people you thought were like your really cool friends, but I've realized I don't know these people. Like, we just business people. So let me know if something like that has happened to you in your city. You've had like a similar experience where like people just really weren't about what they said they were about. Like, I don't know. I might be taking this a little sensitively, which I don't know, it's my perspective, so I guess I would take it that way. I think I'm most tired of like trying to reach out to people to be closer, and then that falling flat on their end. I'm taking some brown and going in right here. It's like a natural, like, earthy look, so I'm just gonna like play around with that and just brown it up today. Taking that same brown from my e.l.f. palette that I used on my eyebrows. eyebrows. I'm putting it like in the corner and then sweeping it into the crease with this like little thicker brush here. Besides that, let's switch off of the negative. Can we say, woo, I'm sorry, I haven't even mentioned that we've made it to 100 subscribers, guys. Yes, the squad is growing. I have not had time. We're over 100 right now. I think it's like 112. I haven't checked, but I'm very happy. Thank you so much for the support. I'm glad you guys are liking the content and finding it helpful and finding it entertaining. And I plan to bring you more helpful and entertaining content. So I'm really excited. We started the channel in June, July, somewhere around that time of last year of 2019. And so like 9 months, got to 100, which some people might think is kind of slow, but it's okay. I'm surprised that I've gotten this far actually. So I'm very grateful for the 100. And I wanted to do something special, but I don't know what. So I'm still thinking about what we should do to celebrate the 100 subscribers, but just know that I'm grateful. Thank you so much. I love you guys. And there's definitely more helpful content on the way. Yeah, this is definitely the look I'm doing right now. You can definitely do as like just a neutral, and I often do as like a neutral face when I need to go to photo shoots. You know, they say like come like little to no makeup, just very neutral looking. I usually do this, maybe a little less gold, but I usually do this look, and you can use this as like a neutral, everyday, natural photo shoot look. This is really what, and I'm not done, so we still got work to do. I swear it's like staring me in the face. Like if it had hands, it would slap the hell out of me because I don't understand where it could have went. So for now, I'm about to use this little smudger brush. I usually use like a regular, like a brush like this. It's a little more dense than this. It's a little like flakier. I usually use a brush like this to put on like my eyeshadows, and I can't find it. I'm gonna use this like little smudger brush to like dab a lighter shimmery color into the corners of my eyes. And this color is from my NYX palette. I don't know what palette this is. Warm Neutrals, got it a long time ago. Can you see me? Yeah, okay. I'm taking this like white champagne color right here. That used to be my old brow color, brown, and I wore that out. So taking this color with this little smudger brush, and I'm just gonna put it in the crease and try and, oh, that looks terrible. Oh, I don't have my brush. All right, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna use this brush. I'm gonna use it for something else too, but we're gonna use this brush. And just sweep it in the corners of my eye. Just something light and get a little more shimmer and shine. This is not as dense as my other one too, so I have to put on like more at a time. Okay, what I'm going to do though is go back into my Missy Lynn palette and put some more of that gold so it pops just a little bit more. It's a little faded now. And then just touch up with a smidge of brown, just a smidge. This is a powder brush to put some blush on my cheeks. I'm using, I don't know what to say. Something rose in the Milani. I'm pretty sure this is like a Milani blush, the brand. And then it's Romantic Rose. I think that's what that's called. And it's a little light for me, but it works. It gives me a cute little cute little blush. So I put that on the apples of my cheeks. Very lightly, like I said, this is a neutral look. And then take the same like little brush that I use for the corner of my eyes. Is usually like my highlighter for certain parts of my face. Okay, so next we're gonna take this Sephora highlighter called Golden Hour. I'm gonna place it on my nose and the highlight areas on my cheek. It's like very strong, so I try and do it in small doses. I want to shine today. You can't really tell on this camera, but I'm glowing, baby. I'm glowing. And that's pretty much it. I put a little bit of mascara on. This is the Too Faced Better Than Sex sample size that I got from Sephora that I'm running out of and need to get some more of. But I do like this one, so I'll probably will get the full version of this. And I rarely do lashes, but I hate lashes, so, and this is, like I said, a neutral, natural look, so I'm gonna just do a little bit of mascara to give my lashes a little volume and call it a day. Difference a little bit. I can see it. You may not be able to see it on this iPhone camera, but I can see it. So this eyelash don't be cooperating that much. And the bottoms. And that's it, honey. That is my shower, if you hear that. Just dripping out of nowhere for no reason. But I have this little like container. I don't know, I gotta find it, but I wanted to use this like gold powder that I have also to be like nice and glowy. So I'm gonna rub that all over my body and a little bit on my face too. Yep, so that is it, babes. This is the look. I'm gonna put a little gloss on, and that's it. Very nice, neutral, simple. Sometimes I add eyeliner to my neutral looks, but for this shoot, I'm just gonna keep it nice and plain. So yeah, let me know if you guys like this video, this type of video where I just talk with you guys and try and do my makeup as best as I can. And let me know if you guys resonated with what I was talking about earlier about mixing business with friends, because sometimes it just ain't meant to be. Okay, so if you have any experiences you'd like to share, please leave them in the comments below, and I'll definitely read those and leave a reply, of course. And yeah, look out for the next video coming soon. Thank you so much for tuning in again. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next one.